Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Command Center, where we like to put our favorite decks, maybe even yours, front and center. And you know we can't do that unless we're playing those famous three letters, EDH.
Now come on, I don't gotta tell y'all what that means now, do I? It stands for examining your deck health. Look here, people, sometimes sleeves rip, sometimes they gotta get caught. You gotta make sure your cards are healthy because this is an investment. And it's also the tools that you use to win.
So you mean like a Nurse Joy, but for like cards?
Exactly.
Sure, man, whatever. All right. First of all, we want to just thank you guys for joining us back. And you like and subscribe. Of course, we have the links to all of our Twitter and YouTube and Facebook, everything below.
You can get us.
Yep, and we also have our Patreon. So if you want to consider donating to becoming one of our patrons, please take a look at the link below and see what we have to offer. So at this time, we want to take a moment to give a shout out to a patron of ours, Lucifuge Dragon. And we also want to shout out his favorite commander, Phoenix, God of Deception. Now, I love Phoenix myself personally. I actually ended up getting an altar of Phoenix just recently. So Mr. Dragon, thank you for being our patron.
So today, what are we featuring for the guest out there?
Man, I think one of the most slept on pairs out there. This is from Battle Bond.
Battle Bonds gave us so much commander goodness that we did not deserve. Oh my God.
Is that your goodness?
That's not, it's just oozing. Oh my God. So.
All right. So we participated in Battle Bond together in that event. And you got a lot of good stuff.
I got the greatness.
I was so jealous, man.
I got the Lannister twins. I got Greater Good. It was amazing. He got doo-doo.
I got nothing.
But what he did get were these pairs.
Yeah, I probably should have paid more attention to these two. Because, man, I don't even call them by their real name. I just call them Dragon Knight partners. But these are two partner commanders that came in the Battle Bond set. So let's start off with the dragon first.
I call him Toothless.
How to Train Your Dragon?
You know it.
All right, we got a How to Train Your Dragon fan. Matter of fact, let's just call this the How to Train Your Dragon deck. Because we have Khorvath Bright Flame, a 6-drop, 5 in a red, 3/4, flying and haste. And that's not all he does.
Now I know what you guys saying first. 6-drop. A 6-drop?
Yeah.
That's a lot in Commander.
I mean, you got other dragons.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah,
but what does he do to make up for this?
Your knights that you control have flying and haste.
Okay.
So it basically shares its abilities with knights.
Okay. But you're missing one key part.
What's that?
This is a partner card.
Of course.
So when you cast this, you get to go find the other one.
But I mean, if you're playing Commander, then it's already, you know where it is.
Hey, it's an excuse to shuffle the deck.
I probably should have done that in the past.
Yeah,
So many missed triggers.
I'm telling you.
All right. Anyway.
So what does his partner Hiccup do?
So Sylvia Bright Spear.
Okay.
3-drop, 2 in a white.
A lot cheaper.
Yep, 2/2 body. But it comes with double strike.
Loving it.
And dragons that you and your team controls have double strike.
What's that $4 thing on the when you go to a fast food restaurant? Oh yeah, it's part of the value.
Oh
meal.
yeah, the value meal.
That's the value meal, baby. That's what we bring to you.
Yep. So man, cast those cheaper dragons until you feel safe casting your commander dragon. But man, get Sylvia on the board. That's the strategy for this deck.
Now it's a lot of components that go with this deck. So what are we featuring that they must have?
I think I'm gonna start off with the obvious stuff first.
Okay.
You gotta have your ramp.
Okay.
All right. We're playing red and white. We're missing ramp and we're missing draw. But luckily, in Battle Bond, they reprinted this card, Land Tax.
Oh my God. God. Okay, Land Tax says, first of all, it's a 1-drop.
Yep.
At the beginning of your upkeep. If any opponent has more lands than you do, you can go search for 3. 3 basic lands and put them in your hand.
Now, ironically, this was the only good card I got from the Battle Bond experience that we did.
Speaking of ramp, the gods of Watsy decided to smile upon us in Ravnica Allegiance and gave us a white ramp card by the name of Smoldering Tides. Smoldering Tide says,
It's a 4-drop.
It's a 4-drop. That's perfectly fine. Smothering Tide says, when an opponent draws a card, if they don't pay two, you get a treasure that taps that you can sacrifice to create mana of any color. Oh my God! So you can have your heuristic studies. Mm-hmm. You can draw your multiple cards of turns. I don't care.
Yeah.
You do you, boo boo.
That's right. That's right. So that's the quick ramp package. Of course, there's a lot of other cards, but these are a necessity. Now, normally you notice that we're doing budget decks, but land tax did come down in price, so I think it's worth the investment if you don't already have one. Let's move into a couple of dragons that I think are just important to have in this deck.
Okay, I'm listening.
There's an abundance of dragons out there, but you gotta have the mother of dragons if you're gonna play this one. So which is why I'm talking about Laughless Dragon Queen.
Never heard of her.
4, she's a 6-drop, 4 and 2 red, 6/6, flying of course. Whenever another non-token dragon comes into play under your control, you create a 5/5 dragon.
She's bringing bodies to the field. What, son?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast another dragon. Oh, you get a 5/5 as your change. What? That's a value meal.
That's not all she does.
What else she do?
Pay 1 of the red, dragons you control get +1 until end of turn.
Oh my God.
So all your dragons get fire breathing in a way.
Okay, so what else we got?
Can't do dragons without Uvara Hellkite.
Uvara Hellkite is the bane of many people's existence. First of all, it's an 8-drop, and it's a well worth 8-drop because it is a 6 body, 6 booty. This card says, whenever a dragon attacks, you create a, what is it?
6/6.
A 6/6. A 6/6.
I might have to rethink this Dragon Queen statement.
A 6/6 token, dragon token for each attacking dragon. So if I'm attacking with 3 dragons, I'm getting 6/6. I'm getting 3 6/6s to go with it.
Crazy.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
All right, so let's talk about a few cards that help beef up your commanders.
I'm listening.
So I'm going to talk about these two simultaneously, but Bastion Protector and Bloodsworn Steward.
Okay, look here. Bastion Protector, if you're running white anything, needs to be in your deck.
Yeah.
Because not only does it give your commander a buff of 2/2, it also makes it indestructible.
That's right. A 3-drop that makes your commanders indestructible and buffs them up. Bloodsworn Steward.
What does it do?
It flies, but it gives your commanders +2/+2 and haste.
Ooh, I like the way that feels.
So imagine just both of these creatures out, and then you just cast Sylvia.
Ooh.
Sylvia is coming in as a 6/6, indestructible, haste, double strike.
Ooh, Sway the Rhythmics God. Ooh, that's so gross. That's so sick. It might be swine flu. It might be the plague.
It might be. Just might be.
What else we rocking with?
One last thing I want to talk about. You got 2 commanders, right? At some point, you're going to have one of them on the board.
Exactly. Or both.
Yeah, or both. But it's possible that your other opponent's not playing partners. They may not have their commanders on the board. So which is why you should play Crimson Honor Guard.
What does he do?
It's a knight, a 5-drop, 3 and 2 red, 4/5 with trample. At the beginning of each player's end step, Crimson Honor Guard deals 4 damage to that player if they are not controlling their commander.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, they don't control a commander. You control someone else's commander. But if you're not controlling a commander, 4 to the face.
Just savagery. All in the face.
Yep. Now, I want to get into the heart and soul of this deck.
Okay.
This is the Changeling package.
Oh my God. Everything gets everything package.
Everything gets everything.
What are we featuring?
Man, I think I'm going to save the best for last. But of course, when we're talking changelings and everything is getting everything, we got to talk about, I think this takes precedence over Mirror Entity. But I'm going to talk about them both at the same time. First, bringing it to the table, Odric Lunarch Marshall.
If you don't know who Odric is, first of all, his mom called him O. I'm going to call him O. If you don't know who O is, you need to go find a corner and go sit in it. Odric is a keyword soup.
Now, it's not a knight, but it is a soldier. But it's worth it.
He don't need to be a knight. He can be a peasant or a troll. I don't care what he is. My boy Odric says, my boy Big O Jr. says that when it comes to combat, all creatures get all of the major types.
First strike.
Trample.
Double strike.
Other stuff.
Fly.
Other stuff.
Haste.
Indestructible. A kitchen sink. 2 refrigerators and a taco. They getting all of it, baby.
All the fixings.
All the fixing.
So yeah, Just even having both your commanders out and then casting Odric is a field day. Next thing, Mirror Entity. Change all your creatures. Well, first of all, it's a 3-drop. It starts off as a 1/1.
It comes in as a 1/1.
And it has all the creature types. So it already benefits from both Khorvath and also Sylvia.
Because it is a human night dragon.
You ready to go night?
You ready to go night? But here's the key piece about this changeling. Mirror Entity says you can pay X.
Mm-hmm.
Where when you pay X, all your creatures' base power and toughness is equal to X.
You're forgetting one major thing.
I'm missing what's that?
They also gave every creature type.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, they overcome the human night dragons. Oh, that do stuff. Oh my god, I thought about something. Oh. Stuff stacks on top of each other. Okay, let's play.
Let me see why I love this deck.
I love it.
Alright, last thing, a very slept on, underused card. This was Odric as an enchantment before Odric was a thing.
This was Big O before Big O was even born.
That's right. Concerted effort.
Never heard of it.
4-drop, 2 and 2 white.
Okay.
Enchantment. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, not combat, beginning of each player's upkeep, all creatures you control gain keyword soup. As long as you control another creature that controls that keyword ability.
It's Odric on the upkeep.
Yeah, but keywords: flying,
Fear.
first
strike.
double strike,
Land walk.
protection,
Vigilance.
trample.
Dear God.
Those are some very good keywords to have.
What have we done?
So yeah, you see why? Yeah, you see what's happening here. All right, let's move to the coup de grace. Let's move to the what you call the piece de resistance.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Torian Mahler, it's in here. It's a changeling.
It's a thing.
It gets big.
It'll get you there.
It gets big.
If you want to cast a spell, go ahead. We'll do it.
Yeah. It's a changeling, 3-drop, starts off as a 2/2. Anytime that an opponent casts a spell, you put a 1/1 counter on Torian Mahler. So you can just get a big whatever it is, with double strike, flying, and haste.
What else we feature?
Last two, man. I love these are technically my trap cards of the deck.
Okay.
Shields of Velis Veil and Blades of Velis Veil.
Have no idea what either one of them do.
Let's start with Blades. They're both tribal instants and have Shapeshifter as their keyword ability.
Okay.
All right. With Blades, you pay 1 and a red. You can target 2 creatures and they get +2 and gain all creature types until end of turn.
Okay.
So you can basically turn 2 creatures that you control into changelings.
Okay.
That's fine. Now, Shields of Velis Veil, just for 1, you can turn all creatures target player control into all creature types and they get a buff and toughness for 1.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Temporary mirror entity.
So we're done, right? That's all we have to feature.
I mean,
so
we just got one more card. It was actually just sitting off to the side. Sorry. Yeah, it's a very good card though.
Okay, what is it?
From M19, coming to the stage, Sigil Sword of the Lair.
Oh my God, this is one of the most slept on cards in the M19 set. It's a 3-drop equipment, right?
Yep.
When you attach it, it not only turns what you attach it to into a knight, it gives it a +2 buff.
And vigilance.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I thought this was America. When this creature attacks with it, it poops out a 2/2 knight.
With
Vigilance.
right.
This card has been slept on.
Yeah, so slept on. You think people are taking ambient.
I'm telling you.
All right. So that's all for Khorvath and Sylvia, or as how Cam likes to call them.
Toothless and Hiccup, because we training dragons.
Yep. So this is how you train your dragon. Thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you learned a lot about these 2 battle bond pieces. Telling you, every week we tell you battle bond is slept on. We're showing you why. All right. So go out there, get a battle bond pack, get your battle bond singles, make something happen. Dreams do come true.
I'm telling you, man. If you build this deck,
They will come.
They will come to humiliation because you will beat them into submission. Thank you guys for joining us for this episode of Command Center.
Yep, please like and subscribe. The info to all of our places you can find us, They're in the description below, as well as the link to our Patreon. So again, check out our Patreon, see what it is we have to offer. Help us out a lot if you're able to become a patron of ours. And we just want to say thank you to everyone for supporting us and watching our content.
Like and subscribe, but until next time,
peace.